and whenever.
Okay. Alright, so as you can tell, or as you've seen, mine was origami. It's like this transforming star. It goes from a shape into the star. But so how I got started is just getting a bunch of different colored sticky notes, just so I can make a bunch of them, whatever mix matching colors that I like. But the reason for my interest in them started whenever I was in like 5th or 6th grade. I'd be in class and I really wasn't interested in what was going on. So whenever I'd see one of my classmates working on it, I'd ask him what he was doing, and then he told me what it was, and he showed me how to make it, and so that's kind of how I got interested in it. Yeah, from there I just started to look up YouTube videos on how to make different pieces of origami, so like swans and stuff like that. So stuff that I did whenever I was a kid. So, but yeah, anyways, you need eight squares, pieces of paper, so they have to be even as well. So same length and width. The 8 pieces that I chose from were alternating colors, so it was like a teal color and then like a hot pinkish type of color. And so to make these pieces right here, you need 8 of them. These are the pieces that I created to connect them together to make the star that transforms. And to make each of these pieces, you have to make 8 folds per piece. So, and there's 8 sticky notes, so it's like 64 folds to get 8 of these things right. And that part was kind of the most annoying part of it, just very repetitive. So, yeah. And, the reason I chose these 2 colors was just because it gave me like cotton candy vibes and stuff like that, which I like. So. Really good things happen when the bad things happen. The good things that I really liked about the project was that this part right here, after I had all the pieces, it was pretty relaxing. It was like pretty chill. So it was like putting together like a Lego set kind of, because this part you just connected them. So that was the good part of the process, or that I enjoyed. But it was kind of flimsy, so that was the part that was bad about it, because working with smaller pieces and having larger hands, it's like I kind of crumple up the paper sometimes, so then I have to start over. Once I connected most of the parts and got to the end, this one it was a little bit more difficult for the last piece, because you have to the final piece right here is this pink part, so you have to connect it to the previous one and the final piece right here. And I had to hold it in place to the previous piece and the final one, while trying to fold this part right here into these thin little crevices or whatever. And so that was kind of that was the part that I kept messing up on, so then I have to make a whole new piece again, because I crumple it up, and then whenever it's crumpled, it can't really slide or come apart. So that was the tough part about it. You gotta make sure it's secure so that it can turn into this right here. So, the thing that I learned from it was that to have patience, because, like I said, working with it was, I was just kind of just testing my patience, working with the small pieces and stuff like that. And another thing I learned was probably just a deeper appreciation for artists, because this is just a simple little origami thing, and I was getting annoyed with it, so I can only imagine how like people who beat and stuff like that, what they may go through. So, and then yeah, so when you're finished with it, it looks like this. And you just make 4 like shifting motions, horizontally, vertically, and then diagonally to get this right here. It's like a 2-in-1.
Did you bring it?
Yeah, I think it's my bag.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Good job.